Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Hi, everybody. I missed you. I particularly missed Kathy and Al and Reba, Rabbi Sharon. But I'm back. So I'd like to start out with a song from my new album that's in the can. I'll probably release it in a few months. No hurry. Right? Why be in a hurry? But it's really beautiful. This is one of the songs. It's called She's All Right With Me. She makes me laugh, she makes me sigh. When I feel low, she helps me to fly. And my, oh my, oh my, she's all right, she's all right with me. She wants espresso, I pull her a shot. I give her my best, oh, more often than not. I love her much more than a lot. And she's alright, she's alright with me. My better half, she's my blessed fate. She's everything I am and everything I ain't. She's alright, she's alright with me. And in the night, if she is forlorn, I hold her tight, she keeps me warm. I like to hear her voice in the morn. She's alright, she's alright with me. She's alright with me. She's alright with me. Oh. Thank you so much. This is my song, She's All Right With Me. Of course, I was talking about Rabbi Shari and Lori, Kathy, and Marvin. All right, how about some guitar? Some new guitar that I haven't played for 3 weeks. There it is. Look, I want to show her to you. She's really beautiful. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Yes, she's a Taylor Z something something something. So that's what she is. Hold your ears. I have to plug her in, and it's going to make a noise. Sorry about that. It's a Taylor, Al. As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with our love, the love that was so strong. And as I still walk by, I think of the things we had together while our hearts were young. I'm walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder, I wonder why she ran away, and I wonder where she will stay, my little runaway, my runaway. I'm walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder, I wonder why she ran away, and I wonder where she will stay, my little runaway. Run away, run away, run away. Thank you so much. I forget who the artist was that recorded. Yes, Al, it's a Taylor hollow body. It's a ZV TV6 something. I always forget the model. It's kind of like my medications. I forget things. Yeah, okay. So since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down the tears of Lonely Street, that's Heartbreak Hotel. Well, you'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely, you'll be so lonely, you could die. Though it's always crowded, you still can find the room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom. Be so lonely, baby, you know we're gonna be lonely. We'll be so lonely you could die. hilltops, tears keep flowing, with the desk clerks dressed in black. They've been so long down lonely street, they're never coming back. And they'll be so lonely, baby. Yeah, they're lonely. They'll be so lonely, baby. Hey, if your baby leaves you and you've got a tale to tell, well, just take a walk down lonely street to Heartbreak Hotel, where you'll be so lonely, baby. You're gonna be lonely. You'll be so lonely you could die. Baby leaves you and you've got a tale to tell, well, just take a walk down lonely street to Heartbreak Hotel, where you will be so lonely, baby. You're gonna be lonely. You'll be so lonely you can die. You'll be so lonely, baby. You're gonna be lonely. You'll be so lonely you could die. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was my song, Heartbreak Hotel. No, that song is older than me. So, I was, many of you know, I play very frequently in Harlem. There are a couple of clubs up there. Well, about a month ago, they changed bookers. And no more gigs. But I made nice. And I think I'm back on the good list because I got a call for tomorrow night. Prime time, 8 to 10. Of course, I can't get a band together, so it's just going to be me. But anyway, there you go. So you never know. Hey, Rebecca Wallace-Keene and Joanne Hall.
Hey, Al, driving from Chicago wants to know what your guitar is.
It's a Taylor TZ6. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. Said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one who will dance in the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean. She caused a scene, and every eye turned that eyes that dreamed of being the one who will dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But you came and listened to me. The smell of sweet perfume, this happened much too soon. She danced into the room. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I'm the one. But the kid is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, love was on her side. But who can stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and plans, 'cause we danced on the floor in the round. You You know my mama always told me, be careful what you do, don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But she came and listened to me. The smell of sweet perfume has happened too soon. She danced into the room. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I'm the one. But the kid is not my son. Yeah, I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Biddim-doody, diddim-diddim-diddy, biddim-diddim-diddim-doody, diddim-diddim-dum-dee. Thank you, little Michael. Little Michael. This is the song I usually open with. It's one of mine. It's called Over You. Nobody's perfect, although I try. I got bad habits that I can't deny. But I am faithful and I am sweet. There's no one else like me you'll ever meet. You'll ever meet. I rolled the snake eyes for you. I shot a 4. I bet it all on you and $1 more. I like to see you, baby. You cast a spell. I met the devil for you. I've been to hell, hell, been to hell. It's just no good now, baby, nothing is right. I got the feeling for you all day and night. Won't you come back to me and say we ain't through? There's just no way I'm gonna get over you. Over you. It's evidently the gospel truth. It all goes up in smoke with the flames of youth. Wish I could shake you just like a coal. Wish I could break you, but I'm just growing old. Growing old, I'm growing old. It's just no good now, baby, nothing's right. I got the fever for you all day and night. Won't you come back with me, say we ain't through? There's just no way I'm gonna get over you. Over you. Nice guitar, isn't it? It's just no good now, baby, nothing's right. I got the fever for you all day and night. Won't you come back to me? Say we ain't through. There is no way I'm gonna get over you. You. Over you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I like the sound. It's got that electric thing, but it's. What do you think, Lori? You have a telescope there. Are you looking at the stars? She's got a telescope in the background. Thank you, Ellen Rose. It's Rabbi Karen, Rabbi Ruthie, Jeff and Lynn. I suppose I need to do this because Robbie Robertson of the band passed away. So I'm going to try. I've never done this song before, and it might be obvious. So far, so good. I pulled in the Nazareth. I was feeling about 10:30. Just need some place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my head. No was all he said. Well, take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Picked up my bag, looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I gotta go, but my friend can stick around. Everybody, well, take a load off Fanny. Take a load free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Oh yeah. One more verse. Go down, Miss Moses. There's nothing you can say. It's just old Luke, and Luke's a-waiting on the judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Anna Lee? He said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Anna Lee company? Well, take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Put the load on me. On me. Oh. Rest in peace, Robbie. Jeez, they're dropping like flies. My friends, they're all going. This is tough times. Hey, Steve Fox. Good to see you.
Good to see you. My friends, unfortunately, dropping too.
Yeah. I want to welcome some people on the socials. Lisa Jacobs. Good to see you. Rudolph is here. Barbara Kirsch. Steve Meltz, my old compadre from Hebrew school. Yes, indeed. How about a little bit of I don't know. How about this one? This is a good one. This is a good one to end on, I think. Let me see. No, I don't like it. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. Let's do something else. Someone pick up my dog, please. She wants to go on the sofa. We're going to stay in 1969, which is a good year for most of us. You can take all the tea in China, baby. Put it in a big brown bag for me. Sail around the seven oceans. Drop it straight in the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, baby, from the bee. You can't stop us on the road to freedom. You can't keep us 'cause our eyes can see. Man with insight, man in granite, knights in armor bent on chivalry. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, just like honey, baby, from the bee. You can take all the tea in China, put in a big brown bag for me. Sail all around the seven oceans. Drop it straight in the deep blue sea. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo honey, baby, just like honey from the bee. Just like honey from the bee. Just like honey, baby, from the bee. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in New York, you can hear that live tomorrow night at Shrine, in person. Yes, indeed. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom. I want to give a shout out, Shabbat Shalom, to Rabbi Stewart is here. It's great to see you. And Alex, a new member of our community here. Great to see you, Alex. Talk to you on Sunday. And without further ado, I give to you Rabbi Elias and cohort.
Rabbi Shush and Rabbi Sherry. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Rabbi Blaine. I hope I speak for everyone. Seeing Rabbi Blaine back where he belongs makes me feel so good. It just felt right, you know. So Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Rabbi Ruthie to begin our service with a meditation, followed by lighting the candles.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'd like you to sit back in your chairs, put your hands on your lap, close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Every breath we take, we breathe in the new air of Shabbat. With every breath out, we breathe out all the stresses of the week. We feel our bodies relax. We feel our minds relax. Our minds and our hearts open to Shabbat. Breathe in, breathe out. Shabbat Shalom. Open your eyes. Unmute. Candle blessing.
Thank you. Yes, please. I got the slides mixed up. Yes, the candle blessing is next. Thank you, Rabbi. Let me get that up for you. Sometimes when I get the slides up, it starts where I left off, which was the end. So here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi. I now invite Rabbi Shush Carson. Would you like to lead us in Shalom Aleichem tonight?
Sure, I'd love to. Let me Shalom Aleichem, Malchei Hasharei, Malchei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Boechem L'Shalom, Malchei Hashalom, Malchei Elyon, Melech Malchei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi, and Netzach. I heard you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Rabbi Blaine, would you like to lead us in Psalm 95?
Lechun eranena, lechun eranena, l'Adonai. Lechun eranena, lechun eranena, l'Adonai. Nadia, Nadia, litzud yishenu. Lechun eranena, lechun eranena, Adonai. Let us sing to Adonai. Let us rejoice in our Creator. Let us greet God with thanksgiving. singing songs of praise. Nechuranena, nechuranena, Adonai.
There's that chord progression.
Yeah, that's one. I always do that for Rabbi Shush, just for her.
Speaking of Rabbi Shush and family, would you like to lead us next in Yismachu?
Absolutely would. Jackie, you want to come join us? Yismachu hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz, Yiramayam, 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 umalo, Yiramayam, 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 umalo, Yismachu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz.
Oh, I felt it. I felt the Shabbos energy rushing through me. Thank you. For the Ma'ariv section, I would like to call again to Rabbi Ruthie in Atlanta. Would you like to open the service with the Baruch Hu for us?
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Blessed is the Eternal, the Holy One, the presence that brings us together, that uniting spark of life and love and eternal kindness that we know is always there, even if we forget. Thank you for reminding us, Rabbi Ruthie. I really appreciated your meditation this at the top of the service too. That was beautiful. Rabbi Shush, can I ask you to lead us through the Sheman V'Ahavta tonight, please?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Ellen Rose, Lower East Side, can you finish it for us?
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Amen. Thank you, Ellen. Shabbat Shalom to you and to Aaron Shmuley. Rabbi Blaine, would you like to continue with the Hashkivenu for us?
Ellen, why don't we meet for a coffee on the Lower East Side? I mean, if you're
Oh,
down
that
there.
would be wonderful, Rabbi. That would
Why
be
don't we-
great.
Let's be in
On a
touch.
day I can go. Okay, thank you.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chayim, ufros aleinu סוכת שלומך, ותקננו בעצה טובה מלפניך, והושיענו למען שמך. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
Thank you, Rabbi. Now it's time for the Amidah. Would you please continue, Rabbi Blaine, to take us through?
Baruch, I'll do that. Adonai sifatai tiftach, ufi yagi tehilatecha. Holy One, open up our lips, that our mouths may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu, Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם מעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומחיי אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל.
Tonight's Torah service is brought to you by the irrepressible state of Hawaii, where the banyan trees have grown for thousands of years. And like the Torah, the love that comes from everything that is kindness, everything that is growth, will continue to bloom, even after fires, even after devastation. Of course, we're going to think of everyone affected by the fires there later in the Mishaberach, but I wanted to include this photo of a Torah that was written in Israel, and then the final words were inscribed in Hawaii, being paraded through the streets of Hawaii as a symbol of this rebirth that we know Hawaii is going to have to go through right now. So to begin the Torah service, speaking of Hawaii, one who is wedded to Aliyah Batsara, Rabbi Sherry Joy Berman, would you like to take a Aliyah before your Torah chanting?
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach.
Baruch le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. אנוכי נותן לפניכם היום ברכה וקללה, את הברכה אשר תשמעו אל מצוות אדוני אלוהיכם אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום והקללה אם לא תשמעו אל מצוות אדוני אלוהיכם וסרתם מן הדרך אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום ללכת אחרי אלוהים אחרים אשר לא ידעתם. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Yasher Koach. Thank you, Rabbi. A special treat tonight from the genius creativity, the irrepressible Rabbi Shush. Would you like to share with us your take on Re'eh?
Absolutely. אנוכי נותן לפניכם היום ברכה וקללה. ראה אנוכי נותן לפניכם היום ברכה וקללה. את ברכה אשר תשמעו אל מצוות אדוני אלוהיכם אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום. מצווה אתכם היום.
You know when you hear a song that sounds like you've heard it before, like it comes from Har Sinai? Rabbi Shush wrote that this week. So
Rabbi Shush
Well done.
sampled. I sampled pieces. Can you guess? Can anyone hear where they were sampled from? I'll tell you if you like. But the first part was from Beauty and the Beast, from Gaston. La 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 Gaston. And the second part was from Greensleeves. So, sampling's cool now. So, as it comes, it comes. And truly, this is just kind of the basic footprint. There's going to be a middle chorus with the English that tells people what they're singing about. But thank you for letting me share it.
thank you for
appreciate it.
sharing it. Are you kidding? That felt like a personal hug. Thank you.
That was
Rabbi.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Just beautiful. So, actually, Rabbi Shush, would you like to continue to open the Haftarah section before Rabbi Blaine reads it for us?
I will. Let me grab my siddur that has the trope in it. Hang on just a sec. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim ורצה ודבריהם הנאמרים באמת. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בתורה ובמשה עבדו ובישראל עמו ובנביאי האמת והצדק.
Amen. Rabbi Blaine?
Indeed. Rabbi Sharia, you're not on Maui, right? You're on a different island, aren't you?
There were fires on the Big Island as well, but we're on the Big Island,
But you everything
not
is,
on Maui. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's very tragic. Okay, now let me get into Hatu Oznechem ulechu elai Shimu tehi nafshechem V'echrta lachem berit olam Chaste David hanemonim. I love that expression, incline your ear. Hein et leumim nitativ nagid umitzave leumim. Hein goylo teda tikra v'goylo yida'ucha elecha yerutzu leman Adonai Elohecha V'likdosh Yisrael kifei arach. Except for Dirshu Adonai b'imtzao karuhu. Is this it? Biyoto karov. I'm still inclining the ear. I got caught up in it.
Oh. Thank you. Rabbi Shush, if you would.
Baruch atah Adonai. Nope.
Baruch atah Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam tzur kol haolamim tzadik bechol hadorot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer ve'oseh ha'medaber u'makayem shekol divarav emitvat tzedek al ha'torah al ha'avodah ve'al hanvinim ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמלוכה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי, תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Amen.
Yes. Thank you, rabbis. Thank you, everyone up here at the Bima, everyone watching on the socials right now, everyone, all people here on the Zoom, all over the world. This is a big love fest, and it's very important. In fact, God commanded us to have this love fest every single week of our lives on Shabbat. That's the whole point. And one of the things that Shabbat does for us, I think, is it allows us to remember that context matters. You know, context of our lives, context of what we're going through, what other people are going through, what people meant by the words that they spoke is often completely misunderstood by the people who are hearing it, especially if those people hearing it are entitled to hear it the way that they heard it. I'm thinking specifically this week of Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Man shall not lie with man as he does with woman, for it is an abomination. You know, I'm a gay rabbi. I hear those words. I know how a lot of people have interpreted that. But I also know I can use my critical thinking. I can use my knowledge of history to know that there was an epidemic of men who were married to women who were often found to be raping other men who would come in unaccompanied by family visitors to the city, and they would rape these men and then go back to their wives and cause, I don't know, UTI infections. And you know, back before antibiotics, people would die. That's what happened. And so, you know, not only was it a moral issue, but it was also, you know, women were dying. And so they came up with this law that made a lot of sense at the time to go after criminals who were circumventing the laws of the time. And they did the best that they could. I do not think that there's anything evil about gay people having sex with each other. I don't think that they thought that. And do I know this to be true? No, I was not there. I can't possibly know what they thought. But using my critical thinking skills and also using my intuition, using what I know to be true about the Torah, using what I know to be true about God. I think that that's what they meant. Last week, I don't know if many of you saw, but there was, I won't say his name out of courtesy to him, which I'll talk about later. There was a very famous actor who has 18.5 million followers on Instagram, who said the words, and I quote, "They killed Jesus," end quote, on his Instagram for no apparent reason. And to Jewish ears, of course, I mean, I'll say it, many of our ancestors, many of our family or friends might have been the last words they ever heard before they were killed by people saying those words. So, you know, the Jewish community had a very, very strong, very visceral reaction to the saying of those words. And of course, there were plenty of anti-Semites who were thrilled that these words were said and were happy to vilify us and to stand up for the meaning that they also read into them. But I found out through friends and family of mine who are black Christians like this man, that in the black church there's the saying, you know, they killed Jesus is not about they, meaning pointing their fingers at Jews, but actually, you know, even Jesus, meaning a man, you know, I'm not a Christian, I don't begin to understand, but I understand that this is a man of high good standing, of good intentions, very admirable. Even him got killed. Meaning, this is a man, and the man who said these words on Instagram, this is a man who is a descendant of American slaves who built up an amazing career that I look up to him. His art is impeccable. He lifted up his entire family, countless friends, other people he has given to charity, and he was betrayed by a friend who he had given to. He was betrayed by, and so he said these words to say, as if to say, watch out. You know, this is. You can be as good of a person as you want to be, and you might still get betrayed by someone. And that's what he meant. And I know that because I can use my critical thinking skills. I can talk to people who are more familiar with his culture than I'm not. And I can also use my intuition. I can know that this is someone who has he apologized. He took down the post. He wrote that I understand now after speaking with Jewish people why my words were problematic. And, you know, he apologized. But still some of us are not letting it go. And, you know, I want to just reiterate how important context is and how ignorance is not a sin unless you choose to maintain it. And that's really what we're dealing with here is ignorance. We're dealing with people who are loving, people who are trying their best, like the people who wrote Leviticus 18:22, and the people who, you know, and the actor who wrote what he wrote on Instagram last week. There's a lot of good intentions out there that are often, you know, we don't hear them because we're hearing with fear. So I just want to remind everyone that the Torah teaches us to take a break on Shabbat, to rest, so that maybe our ears will not hear with so much fear, and maybe we'll hear with the goodwill that it surrounds us, that unites us, the love that has bounded our ancestors with all of our ancestors. The big human family is one family. And we're reminded of that because we take a break on Shabbat. We respect the Sabbath. It's one of the 10 commandments. So I just wanted to have that a message of love and appreciation for everyone of good intention out there, and say Shabbat Shalom. We're all one family.
Shabbat Shalom. Can
Shabbat Shalom.
I just piggyback and say 3 words because I want what I have learned is don't be a schmuck and post on social media stupid things. That's what I take away from that.
But the point is, he didn't think he was being a schmuck. In his world, these words are actually a caring thing to say. You know, watch out. There are backstabbers, basically. He didn't know. He had no idea that, you know.
Well, we might have to disagree, but I still say, everybody here, don't post stupid stuff. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. You know, I had a reaction to it as well. But, yeah. The words themselves are problematic, even if the intention wasn't. So thank you for everyone. Shabbat Shalom. And Rabbi Blaine is right. Don't say stupid stuff. Moral of the story. We can continue now. Rabbi Shush, would you like to lead us in the Oseh Shalom tonight before we do a prayer for healing?
I would love to. Thank you so much. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshtevel bimeru amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi. And tonight, first and foremost, we're going to give all of the healing energy in the world to the state of Hawaii. They need it right now. I think so far 55 people have perished that we know of. Others are severely injured and have lost everything. So we're going to give as much love and healing energy as possible to the entire state of Hawaii, as well as everyone on our minds, everyone in our lives who needs healing, even if we're not capable of giving them the treatments or getting them the appointments that they might need. We can have the intention in our hearts, and we can let them know that we feel that. So if you would like to write in the chat, if you would like to say their names aloud, I will say the names for you if you write them in the chat. As Rabbi Blaine, if you would, Rabbi Blaine will start playing music, and we can say the prayer after. Rabbi Blaine will say the prayer for us afterwards. Tonight we're thinking of Robert and Rabbi Marie, Marianne, Rabbi Melvin, Diana, and Amy L., Louisa and cousin Evan, Dorothy, Marlene, Bill, Robert, Jean, David, Jimmy, the residents of Maui affected by the fires, Rachel, Leah. I'm thinking of Tucson Jim, recovering. My prayers for you, buddy. As well as Andy in Silver Springs, Georgia, recovering from lymphedema, learning to walk again. Much healing energy on to you. To Aliyah Leah Batsara, the wife of Rabbi Sherry Joy Berman, so much healing energy, as well as to from Ellen Rose to all Sim Shalomers in need of refuah shlema, to Olivia, Evan, Anastasia, and Granny Franny, from Jeff and Lynn. Thank you, Jeff and Lynn. To Ukrainian children, from Sephora to Granny Franny, my Granny Franny. Thank you, Sephora. All who suffered PTSD, IDF and U.S. veterans, Hawaii victims, and from Ellen Friedman, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Ellen, to Joy Wagner, who just recently lost her dog very suddenly, very tragically, to Joy Wagner, to Chris Thompson, to Barbara Freeman, Nora's nephew, Rabbi Judy Kaplan Ginsburg, and to Howard Zellman. From Rabbi Walter Isaac to my kids at Lori's place, from Ellen Rose to Ginny Batwana, Endar, Rivka Batzvia, Arlene Batchaya. Rabbi Sherry, would you like to name
Yes. Aliyah Leah's colleague Kim, her father and his girlfriend from Lahaina are still missing after 48 hours. So hopefully they're just having communication trouble. Bernadette Kanda and family who lost Jody a few weeks ago. Also Nahum Ben Sura and Susi Bat, Rachel Bat Susi.
Thank you, Rabbi. From Ellen Rose to Ginny Batwana, Hendar, Rivka Batzvia, and Marlene Batchaya. Rabbi Shush, would you like to?
Thank you. Abby Klein, Zakaria Ben Shulamit, Glenn Wilson, Jackie Wilson, Bradley Ben Debbie, Gavriel Etan Ben Rachel, Aliyah Vered Bat Rachel, Yosef Meir Ben Rachel, Rachel Tikva Bat Simasura, David Ben Sarah, Teresa DeFries, Doris and Norm Clow, Joy Kelly, Harav Yitzchak Yona Ben Avraham, Panina Bat Ella, Noach Ben Yafael, who's still fighting fires on the West Coast.
Thank you, Rabbi. From Ellen Rose, from Cherie Clamer to Ellen Friedman, who is still recovering from your hip surgery, as well as Anne and as well as Mark. Let me see. Rabbi Blaine, would you like to read the socials?
Yeah, we've got Brian Mullins, John Hall, Dave Hall, Sharon Day, Kara, Mike Barron, Deb Adur, Joanne Hall, Sean Marge Perry, Hawaii, Erica L&D, and all other cancer patients, Saliha, Andy, Toby, again Hawaii, the Minor family, and the Chekeri family. May they all be blessed with a refuah shalema. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
To send all of that healing energy out right now. Thank you, Rabbi Blaine. Rabbi Blaine, would you like to continue to lead us in the Rosh Chodesh liturgy? Because the month of Av is up already, as of actually next Thursday night. And so every month, every new moon, we say a liturgy ourselves of renewal with Rabbi.
Just thinking, I wish, I'll do it later. Yes, the new month of, it's Elul, isn't it? Yes, Elul is coming up. Elul is a big month for Jews. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because the kids go back to school, the high holidays hit, and everybody is flipped out. Mostly because of the school thing. but some for the holidays. Rabbis and cantors are flipped out for the holidays. So please read with me silently. May it be your will, Adonai our God and God of our ancestors, to awaken in us joy and blessing in this month ahead. Grant us a long life, a peaceful life with goodness and blessing, sustenance and physical vitality, a life of reverence and piety, a life free from shame and reproach, a life of abundance and honor, a reverent life guided by the love of Torah, a life in which our worthy aspirations will be fulfilled. We join together and say, Amen. It's very easy because the music is right here. Mi she'asa nisim lavotenu v'gael otam me'abdut lecheru hoiga atanu b'kar נידחנו מארבע כנפות הארץ. חברים, כל ישראל, ונאמר God who wrought miracles for our ancestors, redeeming them from slavery to freedom, redeem us soon and gather our dispersed from the four corners of the earth in the fellowship of all people of the world. And let us all join together and say, Amen. Rosh Chodesh Elul יהיה ביום חמישי ויום שישי הבא עלינו ועל כל ישראל לטובה. The new month of Elul will begin on Thursday. May it hold blessing for us and for all people Israel. Here just 4 bars of what I wrote this for Hebrew school. The Hebrew month of Elul is when the kids go back to school. Then come the Jewish holiday days. We like to sing a lot. Hooray, hooray. Rosh Hashanah is coming up real soon. So's Yom Kippur too, for Jews like me and you. Rosh Hashanah is coming very soon. So's Yom Kippur too, for Jews like me and you. That's all I remember. Back to yeah, I had fun with that, with the little kids. I'm just going to conclude. Yichad sheyu HaKadosh Baruch Hu Aleinu V'al Kol Amo Bein Yisrael Chaim. Everybody say Amen. U'Leshalom L'Sason U'Lesimcha. Everybody say Amen. Lishua U'Lenechama V'Nomar Amen. May the Holy One bless this new month for us and all his people, the house of Israel, with life and peace, joy and gladness, deliverance and consolation. And let us join together and say,
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi.
My pleasure.
Rabbi Shush, would you conclude our service with the Aleinu?
Con gusto. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר ראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Amen. Rabbi Sherry Joy Berman, would you lead us in the Mourner's Kaddish?
Sorry. So please keep the names of everyone in your hearts, and including the 55 people in Lahaina and everyone elsewhere that's passed recently or in this season. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, bi'alma divrach yurteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayachon u'v'yom echon u'v'chayei dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imur amen. יהי שמי רבא מבורך לעולם ולא מיומיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, ליאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבא מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן.
Amen. Toda Rav. And to conclude, Rabbi Blaine, if you would, Forever Young by Bob Dylan. It's a request.
I want to give a shout out to Rebecca Wallace-Keene, Joanne Hall, Rabbi Jordania, Candy, Rudolph, Rabbi Deborah, Ahava Kenasi de Kalinas, in our socials. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. And may you stay forever young. Forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. Oh, may you stay forever young.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you, Rabbi Blaine. We're done a little bit early today, so there's time
I
to
know.
some time to
It's
catch
good.
up.
We have time to catch up. Let me go first. Let me tell you. See that picture in back of me? That's where I was for 2 weeks. I mean, I wasn't in the water, but for the first week, my whole family was there, and it was great. We rented a house by the bay. This is actually the ocean side. At Cape Cod, there's a marsh, in this particular town before you get to the ocean. So this is beautiful, and people are doing they're shell fishing here. They're going out with rakes, and they're trying to catch. What do you get? What is it? Clams or something? Whatever they do.
Clams.
Oysters.
Oysters?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Something.
And, it's not for me, but it's very cool. Obviously, these people are having a blast, and then at the end of the first week, my family left, and it was just Carol and I. We had a week where we just hung out. It was really beautiful. We had a great time, and then I came back, and here I am. All right, who's next? What did you do at summer vacation? Come on. Did anybody have any fun? Before let's imagine it's your first day at school.
Hey, everybody hear me? You can hear me now?
He can hear you.
Yeah, I have two guests from Israel here with us.
Hi.
Oh,
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Or and Val, and they're part of a new program that for a school that I co-founded here, and we bring teachers from Israel. So actually, Or is an Israeli teacher that is coming to teach here in American public school.
That's
and she's going to teach Hebrew and Israel.
So do you arrange their agenda? Is that part of your job?
No, actually, no. I'm not the principal. I'm on the board, but I'm not doing the daily stuff.
I see. And how long are you two guys going to be here? For the whole semester, or what do you do?
No, they're starting with 1 year, and they can extend up to 3 years.
Wow.
And it's a joint program actually of the U.S. State Department, the Israeli Ministry of Education, and the World Zionist Organization.
Wow, very nice, very nice. Well, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can say shalom.
I'd like to say this is a great place for you to get away from what's going on over there, but just the same here. So whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. What is Rabbi Isaac? What are you up to, Rabbi Isaac? If your hair gets any longer, it's not going to fit in the screen. God bless this guy.
It doesn't fit in the screen now. This is, I have a couple dreads that are down to my knees, literally. So I have to braid them just to.
So how long has it taken you to grow them? Is that like your whole life?
A little less than 7 years, maybe 6.5 years or so.
Because the result of on my head is like 14 years. So it's really somehow it's not fair. If I could just get a little bit of yours, I would gladly do that. Oh wow. Well, good to see you. Who's got some stuff?
I saw Barbie last weekend.
Who said
And it
that?
was amazing.
Who said that? Wait a minute. Who is that?
Sephora.
I don't see you. You must. Oh, because your video isn't. Well, that's great. You saw Barbie. I have no interest in seeing that, but I'm going to see Oppenheimer though. How was Barbie?
It was so amazing. I cried.
You like that Ryan? What's his name? Right?
No.
No, I don't. It's not about. It was a story. It was
That's
a
a
story.
story.
It's an amazing story.
You're the
It has a
second
story?
friend.
Very deep.
It has a story, really?
Yeah, Rabbi.
Yes.
Blazer.
Don't judge it. Don't judge.
All right, all right.
I encourage everyone to actually watch it.
Okay. I think I'm
It's
waiting
an
for.
amazing message.
I think I'm waiting for what it'll be on Amazon Prime or something. I don't know.
Sephora, you're the second friend of mine to tell me that you cried in the Barbie movie.
Really?
I knew I wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
Wow. But
My
it's not-
granddaughter told me she cried as well.
Wait a
It
minute,
was
is it
very
sad?
I knew it.
Is it sad? It's
No,
sad?
it's
It's
beautiful.
empowering.
Oh, it's
Empowering.
Oh.
Amazing.
What's
Everyone
the
see
theme,
it.
Sephora? What's the theme of it?
It's a little complicated, but it's a feminist plot.
Oh, okay.
I'll say that.
Okay.
Barbie goes into the real world, and she basically encounters the patriarchy, and in Barbie land, it's the opposite.
So
It's a matriarchal
Ken basically
society,
does nothing.
and like
What-
women are on everything.
What does Ken do? I'm interested in Ken. What does he do?
Ken does nothing. Ken
Well, typical for a guy. I get it.
Ken's only purpose is to get Barbie to notice him.
Well, see, I understand that. I that's a guy thing. I totally get that. Wow, fascinating. And you know, Jeff and Lynn mentioned that about Pee Wee Herman, who died. And I never really watched him either. I mean, I saw him in passing over the years, and I believe he was Jewish, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Was
his
he
name
Jewish?
is Paul Rubens, I think.
Right. We should have included him in our Mourner's Cottage. I'm sorry, Pee Wee. I was thinking about
No, he was a really funny comedian, really
Yeah.
subversive too. You know, everyone thought he was just doing his thing, but you know, if you watch what he did, he had some. It was Monty Python-esque. His whole character he created. It was very, very funny.
Well, that I got. He was very, very talented and very creative, because he
Yeah.
created a whole like kind of a genre that kind of character. Very cool.
Good.
Let me see. Rebecca says, "I've decided to see it, but you're all a change." Oh, I see. We have a convert. She said she had decided not to see it, but Sephora, you changed her mind. She's going to go see it now. See, you did a good deed. You did a mitzvah.
Awesome.
Let me see.
I'm excited for her to see it.
Tears for Fears fan travel says, just got back from the Tears for Fears tour. Lots of healing took place. And Andy got some medical treatment. Oh, okay, for lymphedema. We've been a month following the band, praying and caring for each other. That's lovely. Lovely.
Andy has been a fan of Tears for Fears for a long time, and they have been extraordinarily kind to her. She has written about it on Facebook, and her healing.
Really?
Yeah, as a band, they care a lot about people, their fans, and people going through healing journeys like Andy. So I just want to let you know, Andy, I've been reading what you're writing about that, and it's really meaningful. Thank you for that.
Wow. What's their big songs?
I don't know. Does
I'll
anyone?
bet you Tears for Fears. Andy will know. I'm curious. But anyway,
They have a song called "Shout."
Shout. How's it go? Because it's familiar.
Shout.
Shout. No.
Shout. Let it all out.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah. Sorry.
There you go.
Wow. Now, also, this is hip hop's 50th anniversary. Is it today? Is that? I think I read something about that.
So tomorrow night they're having something, a big concert. I don't know where. I think it's in New York, but I'm not sure because they had it on Channel One, which is the New York station. Yes.
This is one of my favorite stories in the news because hip hop is very Jewish. It's ancient. It comes from ancient roots in Africa, but it was also invented in the 1970s in the Bronx. Isn't that funny? Kind of like me. So I really appreciate. Yeah, there's hip hop is turning 50 years old this week.
If that doesn't make you feel old, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what will. Yeah. So, all right. Anybody else have any comments before we will greet you for the Kiddush? I understand this evening that we do have egg salad, and it's fresh. Organic eggs are in the egg salad this evening because we're health conscious now, and we also have pole caught tuna fish that has been made into tuna fish salad. By Steve Fox, and he was very busy doing that. And Mark and Barbara supplied the gefilte fish this evening. Thank you very much. The horseradish came from Rabbi Karen because down in Boca she can get the best horseradish in Florida, right? And Sue brought the challahs. And Rabbi Shari, we're fortunate this evening we have sushi in addition. Kosher sushi, never been touched by a trafe blade. It's unbelievable.
That must be expensive.
It's twice the price
Right.
for not touching a trafe blade. That's correct. So we want to welcome you to the Kiddush, and there you go. So I'm gonna offer you a blessing. We'll say goodnight. Oh wait. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam. Everybody get a shot of something, grape or she'akol niyeh bidvaro.
Amen. I have green tea.
Green tea. May the Lord bless and protect you. Shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Oh, may the Lord bless and protect you and shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. Yashikoyach Rabbi Elias, Yashikoyach Rabbi Shush, Rabbi Ruthie, Rabbi Shari, Rabbi, all the rabbis, and Rabbi Karen, and everybody that's here. Also, everybody on the socials, thank you for joining us. And I want you to have a blessed, wonderful week. And, right? Anything else, Rabbi Elias? Oh, buy your tickets, please. We need to sell some tickets. Listen, everybody come to New York. Come to New York, please. It would be great. Come to the service. Don't worry about the money. You can find it. Just come on in, fly in, stay in a little hotel, a boutique hotel. Enjoy. Come in. All right? Okay.
Let me be your promoter for a second. Rabbi Blaine's service at the Bitter End in New York is the most unique High Holy Day service you will ever see. It transforms you. It makes you feel like it's the first time it's ever been Rosh Hashanah in your life. So I really encourage you to buy a ticket to Zoom or in person and come.
Elias, are you going in person?
No, I'll be there on Zoom though.
Yeah.
Isn't
Alright.
the bitter end a translation of Neila?
Wait, I'm going to do Neila. What about it?
Isn't the bitter end a translation of that?
Maybe. Yeah, that is. But it's not supposed to be the end. It's the beginning. So yeah. All right. Well, it's been fun. I'll see you all next week. God bless. Be well.
Toda rabah, everybody.
Toda rabah.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Shalom.
Thank you, Jim, for the good wishes.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Missed you, RB. Glad you're back.
Thank you. I missed you all too. I'm kind of.
I'm also glad you had a great time. That counts.
We had a great time. Good night,
Good.
Mark. Thanks for waving. I see you waving.
Shabbat shalom, Cherie.
Slow motion. All right,
And
good
to
night,
the Israeli gang in Minneapolis, Shabbat shalom to you. Thank you
and
for
all
coming.
the Israelis in Minneapolis. Let's hear it.
And Marvin Gruber, of course, the mathematician in Rochester. Who could forget? Shabbat shalom, Mr. Gruber.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom,
Stars in
everybody.
Florida.
Shabbat shalom.
Who can forget Reba and Aurelia? They're already celebrating Shabbat morning in Japan.
Right.
Right? And Al, I don't know if you're driving still, but if you are, could you give us an amen through your air horn?
Give us a horn, and then I'll end. We got to be careful with him. We got to be careful with him. That's all right, Al.
Oh, he's not driving. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I
Hi. Oh my gosh. I've never seen you before. Hi, Al. Shabbat shalom. And look, there's baby Aurelia. Shabbat shalom, Aurelia.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, wow. She keeps getting bigger. Babies do that, you know.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Shabbat shalom, John Singer and Ellen Fried.